see it's a real thing after tonight. It's not made up.
It's a dope shirt, man.
Thank you, man.
5 blocks tonight. Defensive player of the game change. Just what was working for you out there on the defensive side?
I think just playing with a lot of energy, playing with multiple efforts. Obviously in the NBA, it's very tough to even block one shot, so I'm glad I was able to be in position to get my hands on multiple tonight. So, yeah, just a great defensive night. Only allowed them to score 110 points. We scored 142, so just really a great night overall around.
Do you have a favorite block this season, or are there ones that stick in your head a little bit more than others?
I don't know. I kind of like the one where I jumped over Joker versus Celtics.
Yeah.
That's kind of the most memorable one thus far, for sure.
DeJounte Murray entered tonight's game as one of the best isolation players in the league. I think you had 1, maybe 2 blocks on him. How much do you enjoy that you get those type of assignments in your second but really first season?
Well, just like you said, I enjoy it. It's something that I take on head first, the challenge. And he's another great player, so I always think of it as a way that I could get better. This guy's going to challenge me, I'm going to challenge him, and I'm just going to go out there and battle. And I think that's what happened tonight. Iron sharpens iron, and I definitely feel like I got more comfortable, more confident, and better.
You guys made 23 threes tonight. That's the most on the season for the team. Just ball was really moving well out there. You guys felt like you generated good shots. What made it different from other games? Was there anything in particular that made it different?
Obviously, it was great having Jamal back, great having Zeke back. You know, having our team at full strength is going to be big for us, even though we were missing AG. We're glad that he got some much-needed rest. He's been a dog for us all season, so when there's a chance for him to, get some rest, or if his body's not feeling 100%, we tell him there's no need to force it because he does so much and sacrifices for the team. So I think just having everybody out there healthy, and like you said, the ball was moving around, it was flowing, and guys were hitting shots. So,
what kind of boost does it give guys, even morale-wise, when you have Jamal back? I think it's 41-14 is the record with him in the lineup now this season. How does it kind of impact everyone intangibly even?
It impacts everyone a lot. Jamal's one of our vocal leaders on this team. Nikola kind of leads more by example, but Jamal's one of those people who's a voice for us in the locker room and just going out there. I think he keeps everybody poised because he's always so under control and always so comfortable. So I think that there's a different sense of comfort when he's out there, just knowing exactly what he's going to bring to the table every night. So I think he definitely boosted the morale. But, I mean, he's been an amazing morale booster even when he's been out. Lost a few tough ones, but he's been there supporting us every time. And, I mean, he's one of the best teammates you could ask for.
If you do win the next 4 games, you will win the Western Conference. You guys do control that. How much does that matter?
It matters to us more than anything. We want to go out and try to win every game. And I think that the motto for us just right now is one game at a time. We can't get comfortable but where we're at. We also can't take our foot off the gas and be like playoffs are coming up and try to turn it back on. I think it's time now more than ever to lock in and really focus and get a good roll going into the playoffs. So I think everybody's locked in on that, and we know what's at stake. So everybody's taking it seriously, and we're going out to win games.
What was the headbands today? What's the story?
I was rocking a headband earlier in the season, but honestly, if you want me to keep it real with you, I didn't like what it was doing to my braids, so I chilled. But I just realized that there's 2 different types of headbands today. There's a cotton one and there's a dry fit. So I tried something new today with the headband. But the lineup of guys we had in, I think all 5 had a headband. Was that right? Yeah. So we called it headband highlights tonight, man. It was a good group of guys. Went in there, played hard. Not a drop of sweat on our faces, man. So
wait, that was just a coincidence?
That was a coincidence because I don't think everybody knew who was going to play tonight, you know what I'm saying? Because our rotation kind of changes a lot, especially with guys out. So it was just by chance, but it was funny that ended up happening.
Which kind were you wearing?
I was wearing that cotton one, I think. I don't know which one it is.
So you didn't like the dry
It was
fit one?
messing up my braids.
Yeah.
Hey, Pete, there was one of the huddles there that TJ was kind of getting on Ing. He said, "You got 5 down. There's no reason you shouldn't have 10 tonight." And you went out pretty quickly, put up 6 points. How does that veteran leadership help keep you locked in?
It keeps me real locked in, and at the same time, he challenges me, and that's what I want. That's how I get myself into the game, is finding things to be mad about or finding things that I can carry with me into the game to keep that chip on my shoulder. And DJ always does a good job of that. He fires me up, and I know it's always coming from a good place. He's never coming from a place of negativity or trying to be malicious with any of his comments. So I think that it's great having him as a veteran presence, like you said, and that's my guy forever.
You said a few guys were arguing over the foul call at the end of the Iowa-UConn game yesterday. Did you see it and have an opinion on it in that debate?
I didn't even really watch the game, but I did see the call. But I think Paige said it best. No one call determines the game, and obviously there's things that both teams can always do better. So big shout out to those girls doing it on that side. I mean, they're bringing so much attention and light to the game. It's huge. So big shout out to them. But yeah, it was a tough call. Tough call.
You had a play in the fourth quarter where you came off a screen from, I think it was Zeke, and you dribbled, pump fake, hit the mid-range shot. Where is your comfortability on the ball from the beginning of the season to now?
It's up a lot, honestly. I'm a lot more comfortable with the ball in my hands, and I think that my teammates are comfortable when the ball's in my hands as well. You don't see guys running towards me or yelling for the ball. They kind of just space out and let me do my thing, whether that's catching a rebound and pushing in transition, or if it's just me with the ball in the half court. So I'm super comfortable with it. That mid-range shot is one of my shots. I've been shooting forever, so I'm comfortable with that. And, I mean, when I came out, if I had a clean look, I'm shooting that.
Who are you watching or have been watching I guess, while you're, adding things to your on-ball game?
Definitely watching guys, especially in the mid-range, like Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. I think just their footwork and their shot preparation on every shot is so great, especially being able to see them last year in the playoffs during that game 3 and 4 in Phoenix. It was special to watch. So I try to take little tips and tricks here and there from them, but really just watching the game, watching Nicola, watching Jamal. I mean, I have some of the best examples right in front of me, so I just try to soak up as much as I can and be a sponge.
If you guys had a dunk contest as a team, how would Jay Huff do?
I think Jay Huff would do pretty good. He always does something in warm-ups where you're like, I didn't know you had that, Jay. So
He looked at 360 windmill earlier today.
yeah, he could do that. At 7'1", that's super impressive to me. So to have that kind of control in the air, he's definitely a special talent, and we're lucky to have him on the team.
Take one more. You guys go.
You've got, I think this is the first time in over a month that you have a day off.
We got the day off?
Yeah, you've got 2 days.
Oh, it's lit. Is that true?
Tuesday,
Yeah. How do you? I assume you feel pretty good about it.
Yeah, man. I feel all right about it, man. I love being here. I love my job. There's no place I'd rather be than here. So I'm sad that I'm gonna be away from my guys for tomorrow, but we'll reconvene the next day.
How do you feel about the back-to-back after those 2 days off?
We got a back-to-back?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I gotta start looking at the schedule, bro. But nah, a game is a game, man. We'll be ready to play. Thanks, man.
Thanks, Pete.